Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the final episode of Fake Khalid Linya Prisma Illya 3, which is on episode 12 obviously. And the way how they ended this episode along with that ending, I guess it's a way to say you many ways to one if anywhere else. So if anything, let's just get this started. Okay, we have to it that Tanaka somehow generates a lot of heat somehow, and all of a sudden, when time comes by with Illya using Excalibur and Rin thinking about Illya, how she changed a lot when she first met her, and of course, it did not work because the monk is really infinite. But somehow Tanaka ends up sending something to Illya, which is some kind of big fiery sword, and she cuts through the monk and manages to stop the infinite monk respawning. But we also have to it that after Illya trying to talk to Julian about this here and there, especially some kind of strength, Erica looks like an adult afterwards in many ways to one after a certain change of appearance. I'm like, what the hell is she, dude? That's what I was thinking. And Julian therefore asks Bayako or Beatrice to launch a powerful Molinear attack or something, which she did. And Illya and Miyu was about to be killed, but apparently Shiro used his magic shield ability, which if it's revealed in a previous Fake Khalid series, then I don't want to say it right now, but you know what I'm talking about. But whatever it is, it seems like Rin tries to help Shiro out, but it was not looking good. But apparently, Bazetto gave Rin her necklace back, which is obviously we know what that is, and she manages to save Shiro from death. And there was a comedic moment of this hand being a sword, apparently, and Angelica, she looks like a lifeless doll, apparently, and goes along with Shiro and the others, And it seems like everything seems to be okay, but apparently the hand goes after Kuro and Illya, and therefore writes these kanji letters on the fog window, and they realize it was Tanaka they left behind, and therefore some comedic moments here and there, and we also get to know what Miyu likes, and she has these rare moments of being spoiled by her older brother, yada yada yada, and something about bear pajamas, and she ends up hitting him with a pillow, and Illya gives Miyu's wristband back that she lost, and they end up teasing her, and then gets ready to ends off there. After the credits, we get to see a scene where Julian says, I'm gonna use you to fulfill my goals, and do not forget that I will be sure to make it worthwhile. As Shiro gets ready to sit down and talk with everyone else, he's about to tell him what happened exactly with Miyu and Shiro himself. Apparently, I was given an announcement by a friend or so that there's a movie coming out for the Trey series, for Fake Khalid Linya Prisma Trey, which is pretty surprising, but hopefully it will not disappoint in many ways to one. Another thing too that also got me to understand is that Little Gil or Gilgamesh gives a message to Julian that you want to make your wish come true, you need 2 holy grails, which is something that you need to put into, because that's a little something that to understand why is 2 holy grails needed for Julian to fulfill his wish, Although we already know who that other holy grail is, if you've been watching Fake Khalid for a while now, or if you kept up with it or read the manga, yada yada yada. But I'm an anime only, so it doesn't really matter much. So, oh well, too bad Little Gil is gone. It's really sad, but he only came back for his other half, so that was only natural. At least he could at least say goodbye in certain ways to one, but that did not become the case. Bad, la 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 la. Who gives 2 crack-a-lacks, alright? He was cool in the end and disappears out of nowhere. Oh well. Sucks many ways to one. But, yeah, the way how it ended and so forth, it's just a way how to say, you until next time, So it looks like depending on the movie series, we might get a lot of information. Although like when it comes to movie series, it's really for me to actually like watch it and then like do a recap or thought on it, unless there's a early release on it. But I highly doubt that. I don't know when it's gonna come out, and I don't know if I'm even gonna do it because movie series tend to take a long time, and I never done. Well, I did do a movie series recap, but that's a different story. I really hardly even do those, or I only did it one time on my channel, but that's about it. So I'll see you guys on my next video. So I don't know what's really bound to happen in the universe where Illya is right now, but it's gonna get all tense and crazy later. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye bye. Toot.